Samsung's Galaxy A56 is creating quite a buzz in the tech world, and for good reason. This mid-range smartphone is shaping up to be a serious contender in its category, even matching the flagship Galaxy S25 Ultra in one surprising aspect. Let's unpack all the details. First off, Samsung has big plans for early this year, with the Galaxy S25 series grabbing the spotlight. But alongside it, the Galaxy A36 and Galaxy A56 are also set to launch. What's catching everyone's attention is how the Galaxy A56 holds its own against the flagship Galaxy S25 Ultra when it comes to battery and charging speed. The Galaxy A56 has been spotted in an MIT certification under the model number SM5660, revealing some impressive specs. It's powered by a 4905 mAh battery, which Samsung will market as a 5000 mAh capacity. But here's the kicker. The Galaxy A56 supports 45-watt fast-wired charging, the same as the Galaxy S25 Ultra. This is a rare feat for a mid-range device and makes it stand out in its category. Let's talk about connectivity. The Galaxy A56 supports 5G, including both NRSA and NRNSA networks, as well as 4G, 3G, and 2G. It has a dual SIM slot with dual standby, ensuring versatility for users who need multiple connections. The phone will run Android 15 right out of the box, paired with Samsung's One UI 7 software, providing a sleek and modern experience. Additional connectivity features include Bluetooth 5.4 and Wi-Fi 6E, making it a future-proof device in terms of wireless standards. With GPS, AGPS, Bluetooth, and GLONASS support, you're covered no matter where you are. Samsung hasn't held back when it comes to the Galaxy A56's camera capabilities. It's rumored to feature a 50-megapixel primary sensor with optical image stabilization, OIS, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, a 5-megapixel macro lens, and a 12-megapixel front-facing camera. While the new Exynos 1580 processor can handle 4K 60 FPS video recording, it's still unclear if Samsung will include this feature in the Galaxy A56. Speaking of the processor, the Exynos 1580 is a powerhouse for a mid-range phone. Built on a 4M process, it boasts one Cortex A720 core at 2.9 GHz, 3 Cortex A720 cores at 2.6 GHz, and 4 Cortex A520 cores at 1.95 GHz. The Eclipse 540 GPU with RDNA 3 architecture ensures smooth gaming and multitasking performance. The Galaxy A56 is expected to maintain the premium build quality we've seen in its predecessor, the Exynos 1580 chip, improved camera setup, fast charging, big battery, and modern software. It's a device that punches well above its weight. Samsung just needs to address the screen bezel issue, and this phone could dominate the mid-range market. If you're in the market for a capable and future-proof mid-range phone, the Galaxy A56 should definitely be on your radar. With the launch seemingly around the corner, it won't be long before we get our hands on this exciting device. That's all for today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the latest tech. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. The exciting showdown between two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm x 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones, white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like Titanium Violet and Yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like Titanium Blue and Green. Display now. onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.